It was a ghastly tale of a winter's night. One of an invisible killer and a crime perpetrated on the pavement along Briar Road. As the victim lay at death's door, the mystery of just who had stabbed the young lady from behind had been resolved. But no sooner had my friend saved that Eastern Exchange student from his harrowing plight than in the dim, flickering shadows of gaslight did a second bizarre crime rend the stillness of that very night. I dare say most can still recall the sensational headlines of the day. Haunted apartment of death, the condemned criminal's curse, the dread demon of coal gas. Yet, though the great detective had at once discerned the truth upon his arrival at the scene, it only proved to be the overture that announced the rising of the curtain on a most tragic play.
Is that Lord Farquaad from the previous game?
Yeah, it looks like we're getting to see these characters that only appear for like a split second, like Mr. Chin and the other guy.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad and Popeye.
Yeah, Popeye. Exactly, Lord Farquaad and Popeye. Yep. My name is Yunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a fledgling lawyer just starting out on my journey. 6 months ago, I arrived as a visiting student of law, having made the long voyage across the sea from the Empire of Japan to here, London, England. And on the way, in quite extraordinary circumstances, I made the acquaintance of a world-famous detective. We're not talking about what the reason for that meeting was.
The Darmado is still not colored in. I thought you...
Man,
He's not a detective.
he still doesn't feel like a full-fledged lawyer. Currently, I reside in the attic of the detective's own lodgings, from where I run my legal consultancy of sorts. I've successfully defended a number of clients in Britain's highest court, the Old Bailey. But since a particularly grueling and unforgettable legal battle 4 months ago now, I haven't returned to the courtroom. In truth, I lost my right to return.
What?
Okay, but that epic trial was just one small part of an epic tale. A tale which was now about to awaken from slumber. Thanks to a letter that arrived this morning from my homeland.
Cool.
I need food.
Is he me? Let's get ready to rumble!
Hungry. I'm just gonna cut in the clip from Final Fantasy X. I need food. What a delicious smell wafting up the stairs. Is Iris cooking? It must nearly be time for breakfast. I better get down to Mr. Sholmes' suite and say good morning to the great detective and his flatmate.
I believe I was not Sholmes, right?
It was me.
Yeah, Shar was.
Yeah,
Shar was.
yeah. It's something.
You can be
like
Iris
that.
if you want.
Oh my God, another girl! What a shocker! Wait, Runo? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a British accent and fuck it up.
You don't have to. It's fine.
The bacon's ready.
Good morning, Iris.
Bacon.
Smells delicious as usual. Before we eat, though, I have some news. I had a surprise this morning.
Shh! Not another one, Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo.
Naruhodo.
Was his
Naruhodo.
hair always that blonde?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess he just
has
always
his
had a hat.
Yes. and his cloak too.
That
This
too.
could be just abstruse. I've never seen that word before. Abstruse thing from a pre-breakfast stagnation repelling mental simulation, my dear fellow.
All right.
Morning to you too, Mr. Sholmes.
Ah, yes. I see. So that's it.
Mwah.
And yes. The truth is as clear to me as day. My faculty of observation have revealed it again.
What are you talking about?
You, Mr. Naruhodo, you have, this very morning, met with a surprise. You literally just said it as you walk in. Well, is that not the case? Really, my dear fellow, it barely warrants explanation. Firstly, your hair is particularly unkempt, somewhat reminiscent of a bird's nest.
You're when you talk.
Secondly, you have neglected to fasten the third button of your jacket.
Okay, I can't see the third button in your jacket, but go on. Okay, fine.
Really, when considered together, these two facts point to you having been flustered this morning.
Can I talk now?
No! But of course. Though I don't look for admiration, you understand.
You're not getting any here. Don't worry about it. My hair always looks like this. It's been this way since I first met you.
Oh, it has.
And the button was ripped off last night, if you remember. By you? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Ace Attorney fan fiction. Oh, wait.
Really grilled your button off?
Not just
Fan
that.
fiction.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Ah, yes, I recall the incident now. It was after supper, was it not? As the evening advanced, I picked up my violin and began to play the wailing notes of a haunting tune.
This is getting kinky.
But then, to my utter dismay, the third string snapped. Why did it have to happen? Why?
All right then.
Little wonder then that in my vexation, I grabbed the first button I saw and ripped off from its proper place.
What?
You know,
Well,
like
I'd
usual.
I'd like it back now, please. It's troubling me
You
that I
know,
can't fasten
as
my
one
jacket.
does. And it's troubling me that you expect me to know where it is. Somewhere thereabouts on the floor, one presumes.
Cat ate it. Helpful.
Helpful.
What matters at the present time, my dear fellow, is simply whether or not my deduction was an error.
But Hurley, Reno said it when you came in, didn't he? I had a surprise this morning.
Like I said. Oh, well, that really is a surprise.
Yes, this man is the pride of the British Empire. The famous consulting detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. There can't be a single person in the world who doesn't know his name.
He's just posing randomly.
Right then, enough of this silly conversation. Come and eat this bacon before it goes cold.
Just one strip of bacon.
There's one bacon.
And I have a new herbal tea for you to try too. My really special blend.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry, it's Britain.
Herbal tea.
And here we have Iris Wilson, Mr. Sholmes' lodger and companion.
An orphan. Oh,
An
wait.
orphan. Wait. Truly exceptional young girl. Was the author of a highly successful serialization here in London and also a medical doctor. Yes, The Adventures of Herlock Sholmes was published in Rand's magazine.
I like how they're both posing as Fiona's is thinking. So, Mr. Naruhodo, won't you put us out of our misery? What surprised you this fine morning?
Oh, you mean tell me you're surprised? I thought you were gonna ask me for something else. Well, I received a letter from Japan.
Oh, from Susie, you mean? Was it really?
That's right. And she had some rather startling news, in fact.
Ah, intriguing indeed. You must tell us all about it over breakfast.
Oh yes, what fun!
Cool. I'm gonna run.
Move.
No, actually,
Why?
I'm gonna look around first. See if everything's
See
still
if
the
you can
same.
find your button.
Yeah, I want to see if we can find my button. Hey, we've got the machine back though. The machine really is imposing, isn't it? Like, I can never remember its name. It's the analytoscope. Yeah.
Hurley calls it his great analytoscope. It can analyze anything at all.
Like
The
whenever I
anal-
have to read a word,
The anal whitoscope.
yeah, exactly. Whenever I have to
Doesn't
read
really
a
help
word
me.
that I've never seen in my life, I have
What
to be. My voice breaks character completely.
What does analyzing something even mean?
Analyzing.
Analyzing.
Ah, an extremely astute question, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry.
Well, as I said, my machine here spits out analysis results of anything in which you care to present it. But how to interpret those results, that's the key. And I confess, I have no idea.
Again,
Very helpful.
Helpful.
What if it just like straight up, like it was in very clear French?
Really, I'm going to have
That
to
thing
construct a
probably
great
came with
tunnel.
instructions,
reason.
but they never bothered to read them.
Yeah, I like that I would say it came with instructions that if they built it, but it will. I don't know. This is true. This is ordered this from Amazon.
Sounds like user error to me.
Clearly, I'm going to have to construct a great analytoscope to solve the problem.
Ah, yes, let's go meta on the whole shit. That might help. No, might not. What's the pipe doing there with the...
I mean, it's a good holder.
True.
Bullet holes in the wall.
Yep.
Ah, yes, Mr. Sholmes' faithful musical companion. Wasn't this violin made by somebody famous?
Yes, it's a Stradivarius.
I'm just assuming that's how it's pronounced.
Probably
I'm
not.
afraid you'd have to save up for 100 years before you could afford one, Bruno.
I mean, a Stradivarius is a real thing, right?
Yeah.
They didn't make that up. So,
Yep.
but didn't you buy it for a song, Mr. Sholmes?
I found it at a pawnbroker among the forfeited articles. It clearly said Stradivarius on the label.
What?
The ignorant broker had no idea of its true value, so I paid a merely 55 shilling. Yes, I have something of a turn. I have no idea.
Don't bother. Just
Para
read.
compras.
Just.
Productions, a
Are we
bargain.
still doing the red text thing? Please no.
I'm good not doing that this time around. We can come up with something else, or not at all.
We need a new joke, guys.
Oh.
Exactly.
A shop for turning, maybe.
A shop for turning.
But
Oh.
is it really a Stradivarius then?
Hold up, my stream froze.
Oh no.
I only see a look shitty quality Sholmes posing.
He deserves better.
But of course,
To be
my dear
fair-
fellow, it said so on the label.
Well, if the label says so, who might have questioned it? I think perhaps the ignorant broker had something of a self-returning. I don't know who was the ignoramus here, but what's this? Books, papers, scientific implements, shelves of stuff to the gunnels. That's a word I've never heard before. Mrs. Hatter wouldn't be able to help herself if she were here. She can't stand mess.
Susie might not be able to stand this, but she wouldn't dare touch those shelves.
Oh, why not?
Everything's intricate balance. So they spend ages on it. You move one fucking thing and the whole house falls apart.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Susie noticed it was a very delicate arrangement right from the outset.
You make it sound like a meeting of great minds. The truth is, Mr. Sholmes just needs to tidy up. Ain't that the truth? It's all here. Looks like it.
Oh, I never noticed that there is some parallax to this, to the moving of the camera.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Whoop. Yep.
Enough for it to almost look 3D too.
When it gets to this time of year, Londoners seem to leave their hearts alight all day long, and I love it. I thought I was checking the letter there. Something very relaxing about watching the flames dance about.
But a fireplace in days of summertime is a waste of space. Really, no use at all. Why is that in orange?
Hmm.
Rather like a great detective in days of no crimes and no criminals, Harley?
No use at all.
But consider this: instead of a fireplace, a frost place. That's my latest idea.
Wait, you mean that's like a box where you put ice in and it like cools it down?
I think
So
he
you can, like-
means a box that throws cold air.
Oh,
You know, like maybe something that conditions the air
that'd be cool.
to be colder.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, sure. How the hell do you get something that cold, anyways?
Witchcraft. An extraordinary hearth from which emanate a cool breeze in the hot summer months. What do you think?
I think if you invented such a thing, your name would go down in history.
I mean, I have no idea who invented the air conditioner. The principle is extremely simple. One must, of course, light a cold fire. Say what?
Hearth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a hearth. Hearth.
I know, but light a cold fire. What's the part?
You do know that a cold fire is still like a couple hundred degrees, right? Yes, of course, brilliant. I mean, technically that would be a cold fire because like hot flames, like particularly hot flames, would be blue.
The trouble is, breaks neck. None of the fires are built ever burn cold. How it taunts me.
Yeah, this is like trying to boil water with cold
I mean,
fire.
you could just put like a fan in front of ice.
So
What's
as
a
you
fan?
so as you British say, it's a bit of a damp squib. What?
Damp squib?
A damp squib?
I don't think
That's
I've heard that
racist.
one.
Never heard that before.
Maybe it was a saying back then.
Ah, yes, the huge metal chest with the lace cloth laid on it, being used as a table for tea and coffee.
Great exposition, Riddlesky.
Very sturdy, that's for sure, and firmly locked shut.
That chest contains my father's detailed records of Hurley's many cases.
Surely we won't need
That
that
is
at any
porn.
time in the future, right?
Nah.
Yes, so I've been led to believe, though personally I've never actually seen inside.
He also has
could be
all
a body in there.
his women's ankle pictures in there.
Scandalous.
And that's the way he will.
feet store.
Oh, wait.
And that's the way it will stay. Those papers are a secret between Daddy and me. If you go opening it uninvited, you might find yourself being bitten with a gun.
What, is there a beast inside there or something?
Bitten by a bullet.
These are different pieces of evidence from cases you've solved, aren't they, Mr. Sholmes?
Not quite, Mr. Naruhodo. Not quite.
They're just things I thought they were nice.
The
so
thing
I
I
just
like.
took them.
These trinkets are a selection from cases I've solved with particular aplomb.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that the same thing? They are souvenirs of my success. Memories, Mr. Naruhodo. Memories.
Really? So tell me about the case which the bust of Napoleon featured.
I forgot. I forgot.
Iris? Do you know? Memories, he says. Wonderful, Mr. Sholmes. Wonderful.
Memory.
What? Oh, okay.
No, is it just?
Ah, yes. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? What's in the melting pot today? The blue carbuncle.
The carbuncle ate itself. Game room.
Yes, it's from a case of theft that Hurley solved ages ago. The theft of a precious stone. A carbuncle is another name for a garnet, you see. Especially if it's cut with a rounded top.
Huh, today I learned. Oh,
Today
really?
you learned what a carbuncle is.
Then why you know?
This garnet was blue, was it?
Well, that's the thing. They're usually red. No blue garnets have ever been discovered.
Oh. That's all you have to say about that?
So who knows what the stolen gemstone actually was?
Huh.
An emerald? Wait.
Sapphire.
That's the real mystery of the case.
A proper Sherlock Holmes conundrum, huh? Typewriter?
I can type with my eyes shut, you know.
That
Yeah,
is
so can I.
that is the feat on a typewriter because like there's like no indication.
On a
like,
typewriter, yes.
it's not
That is
like
true.
it's not like touch typing on a keyboard because like the key travel on a typewriter for one is like really far, and there's like
The other thing is you
there's
have,
no
to,
home
you have to know when to space it.
that
Like
too.
the lines, there's no new line. It's just like you have to actually load it.
I can't believe it. When the deadline's approaching, you sound like a Gatling gun.
Renoskis knows what a Gatling gun is.
That reminds me of a dream I had the other day. It was such a funny one. It woke me, actually. There was machine guns. I was typing for a whole hour in the pitch black, but I didn't make a single mistake.
Why did you pull the gun? Also, trigger discipline, girl.
But then, when I got light, I found that there wasn't any paper in the machine.
Oh, that's a proper nightmare.
No wonder if I'd actually been typing at all.
No, I think you might have just fallen asleep on the job.
There is something very, very visually pleasing about that little blue bottle on the very right? I don't know
Yeah,
why.
right?
I just really like how blue it is. I have absolutely no other comments. I just like how blue it is.
I like how the light shining through it has like this little like blue highlight on the book there. You see that?
Oh, actually, really good detail on the floor, on the shadow of it. It does have a
It
little
looks
bit
like
of
looks like
reflective-
glass. Like the little cage there
Yeah.
too.
It does have a little bit of refraction painted.
There's so many different bottles over here on that charming little set of white shelves.
Oh, do be careful, Bruno. You must try the contents of any of those bottles, even if you're hungry.
Dangerous chemicals.
It's
I wouldn't do
all
something stupid like that.
cocaine.
I'm not a
It's
child,
all
you know.
crack, cocaine, and meth.
They're all kurare.
It's probably heroin.
Well, I wish I could say the same for Hurley. The other day, he polished a full bottle of one of my alkaloids.
Oh,
What?
He said he was hungry.
I'll be extra careful.
Was hungry.
Just don't let Hurley cook, right? Don't let him
I
cook.
was hungry. Therefore,
Ever.
I had an entire bottle of mercury.
I did.
It
We
looks
have
so
to
shiny. I look forward to finding out what aroma your tea will have, Iris, every single day.
This one's lizard dung. Ah, yes, I infuse a different concoction of herbs from the garden every time, so it's never the same twice. For some reason, this one smells like ham.
When you call it a concoction, it sounds more like a science experiment than something for tea time.
Oh, yes, that's because different blends can have very different properties. This one makes you grow 2 inches for some reason.
I was gonna say, it's gonna alter
Some
my.
calm you down, some make you feel jolly, some give you energy,
Oh, tell me
and
about the
some
energy ones.
make you have male pattern baldness. This particular blend is something quite special, so you're really in for a treat.
Your dick's gonna grow. That sounds ominous.
It enlarges your penis by 3 inches specifically.
Oh, is that what all
I
my
know.
is that what all the spam emails are telling me about? Is that what that is?
But it also reduces one of your toes by 3 inches.
It also removes a testicle.
Just like weird
Aw.
shit. Aw.
Well, at least I still got my armband.
I thought you would have the letter in one of
Oh
your
yeah,
emails.
apparently we have to talk about that first. We don't have. Should I
Yeah.
check the consultancy or should we just talk to him?
I think we should just talk.
Okay. Sorry about the letter. This is a letter that arrived from Japan this morning by international post. I wonder how. Wait, how else would it arrive? Well, I
By
guess it could have.
donkey.
Guess it could have been a telegram. Not sure.
You arrived by pigeon.
Oh, how lovely! Look at Susie's beautiful writing. I wish I could read it.
And how is your judicial assistant faring, may I ask?
She's very well, thank you. In fact, according to what she's written, she actually appeared as a lawyer at the Japanese Supreme Court and won a case.
Oh, really? Oh, isn't she wonderful?
And she looks absolutely
I'll cross that.
dashing and dreamy as a boy.
Cuts above your good self, my dear fellow.
Wow. I've won cases too, you know.
I've covered wars, you know.
Apparently, Mr. Natsume appeared in the trial as a witness.
Natsume. Nope. Don't recall that name.
Of course you do. We helped that man twice. You know, in those 2 cases that took place in Briar Road 6 months ago.
Ah, the mustache twitchy man with the somewhat feline eyes and the wait.
I didn't have 2 mustaches, really.
He did, one in each side of the face. Yes, who could forget those 2 cases? They made a very deep impression on me, surely.
Uh-huh.
Can you remind me what they were again?
Exactly.
Though I must confess, the details are a little hazy now.
Well, let's get through them, right? It all started 6 months ago. A very deep impression they made on you, clearly. Startling news.
So, what was this startling news penned by Mrs. Sato?
Do you remember the case of the haunted lodgings, Mr. Sholmes? Nope.
Ah, yes. Very interesting case that happened. You know, cases. Haunted.
It's very
Yeah.
interesting, you know. I forgot. That is the interesting thing. Now tell me about it.
I don't feel entirely uncertain that a case of the nature did not occur.
I love that. What is this, an interrogation? Are you a politician, sir? He's totally forgotten then. Anyway, in her letter, Mrs. Sato asked that we read over her case notes again and investigate further.
Though it took place half a year ago. For what purpose?
Because of something that Mr. Natsume said to her, apparently. He suggested that the real reason why she was called back to Japan so suddenly might have something to do with the case of the haunted lodgings.
Oh?
On Mr. Natsume's return to Japan, Mrs. Sato's father questioned him about the case, she says. And something Mr. Natsume said appeared to trouble Professor Mikotopa, prompting him to send the telegram.
Oh, that case, yes.
You know, that case.
Yeah.
Yes, I know too, Iris.
That case for Cuzco?
It was very
Specifically...
strange, wasn't it? You know, a strange case. That case. You know,
Yes.
strange.
Oh,
Yes.
right,
Yes.
the case of the lodgings, the case about the lodgings, the case that was solely about the haunted lodgings.
That case.
The case with Mr. Natsume. That case.
Yes.
And I compiled the whole story into a nicely manuscript ready for publication, too. But then the government's like, no! He was very mean. The story must not be published, you said. Very mysteriously as well.
Really? I said that. Are you sure?
Do you perhaps know something about it as well, Mr. Sholmes? I forgot. About why Mrs. Sato was suddenly told 4 months ago that she had to return to Japan? Yes, he does know about that because, Shar, if you remember, he was like all hush-hush in the last case.
Yeah, Natsume said that he told everybody, including Natsume, to not talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Repatriation, that's a great word.
It's been 4 months now since we waved Susie off at Dover.
Dover,
First
Dover,
name.
I'm not sure.
That's Dover. That's the port town in South England.
First name, Dan.
It was such a shock, wasn't it? The way she just suddenly announced that she had to go back to Japan. So suddenly, with such suddenness.
Indeed it was, due to a telegram she received from her homeland, I believe.
That's right. Telling her to return urgently.
Let's just talk about her having to return on the ship like 5 or 6 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her father had passed away.
Exactly as we saw in the first case. No. Just said he was suffering from a high fever, the cause of which was unknown. He's not dead.
Citation?
But according to this letter, that news about her father's fever was just a ruse. There's your citation.
Oh.
A ruse! So Susie's daddy lied to her so that she'd make the voyage back home.
Well, he seems
Just like
surprised.
you lied about your daddy being alive. Wait.
I mean, what?
Why would he do that?
I have to admit, I have absolutely no idea.
Same.
But she believes it's almost certainly related to the case of the haunted lodgings. Ah, yes.
Oh.
I was gonna say,
Flashback to 2 seconds ago.
flashback.
And now that-
Summoning it back to Japan so suddenly like that, I wonder what Mrs. Sato's father is hiding.
Curly, do you know what it's all about?
He does, but he forgot.
What
Oh, he
is
got
it?
He got dressed.
You going somewhere?
well, who can say?
Are you just gonna up and
Anyway,
run away now?
I'm off to the supermarket.
What? But you said...
Please, I have engagements, my dear fellow. My calendar is quite surprisingly full today. I am not ignoring you. Bye! And a stringent analysis of the matter would be excessive, I feel, even if I were quite at leisure. So, mend the fort in my absence, won't you, Iris?
I will, Curly, don't worry. See you later.
Wasn't she to his right?
I was gonna say, she was on the other side.
I teleported.
Au revoir!
He's got left rather quickly there. I think perhaps Professor Mikotoba isn't the only person hiding something here. So Soseki-san was involved in 2 cases but only one of them was forbidden from being published. By, of all people, Mr. Sholmes.
Aha! I found the big list!
Ah, the big book of everything.
Yeah.
Iris, are they...
The notes about the case? That's right. Susie and I compiled them together.
An encyclopedia of all things that exist.
The case of the haunted lodgings. Do you want to read them, Bruno?
Absolutely.
No.
Thank you, Iris. I've no idea what secrets could still be hiding in the shadows of this case. But perhaps if I read over the notes again, something might come to light.
The spirit.
It all started 6 months ago. Oh, and so? Iris and I decided to read over the case notes again together. Everything from what happened to our investigation and that fierce battling court that followed.
I like
Reliving every detail.
yeah. I was just like thinking of those cases, like if you happen to lose. I'm like, wait a minute. What's wrong here?
This is not what happened. Wait, what?
Game over. Wait.
Huh?
Wait, what?
The text in the notes. The text in the notes just like changes in real time. I just need to find a clue, and I have all the time in the world. Do you know? Because of course, I'm no longer allowed to practice law in the courts of Great Britain. Are you gonna tell us why? Did you get kicked off the bar? Ah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. It was 6 months ago. A mysterious incident that unfolded on the wintry streets of London. Oh, God, my eyes.
Right, bang.
A young woman was found lying on the snowy pavement of Briar Road with a knife in her back.
Oh yeah, wasn't her name like Olive because she was drowning?
Fortunately, her life was spared, but she was unconscious for several days following the incident. We never talked to her. Was it Olive Green?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was Olive something, probably green.
The fog was thick, and nobody saw her attack her butt. By cruel twists of fate, a visiting Japanese student was walking behind her at the time. It was duly arrested. That man was Soseki-san. The man who effected his arrest was Mr. Sholmes. Believing our compatriot's innocence, Susato-san and I decided to represent Soseki-san in court. And after a grueling trial of many twists and turns, we finally managed to prove his innocence. Also, for reference, check out episodes, 26 to 32 or something like that, 34 of the Let's Play of the other game.
If you want to know what happened here, watch our entire playthrough of the previous
Exactly.
Joyful, joy, jubilant, jubilation!
There'll probably like be a link like up in the top right or something. Was the man's reaction after the trial, but his jubilant jubilation was short-lived.
Fuck you, funny, you fuck!
We received a telegram from Mr. Sholmes the following morning. The victim of the Briar Road stabbing has regained consciousness. Hurry to boss at once. I feel like I should have done a Sholmes imitation there. So, Susato-san and I summoned a handsome, and headed immediately to the hospital.
Herring from the Game Grumps appears. Hi, I'm Mary Handsome.
And I'd like to introduce you, G.
Nope, that is an interesting Oscar.
Mouse.
Oscar.
Mouse.
Yeah, mouse.
All right, St.
That is a
Bartholomew's
big mouse.
Hospital Recovery Ward.
It's the Michelin Award. There you are, at last.
Michelin Award.
Good morning, Mr. Sholmes.
I think not.
Well, bad morning then. RPG?
I just saw. I could imagine the virtual face. It's like who voices Susato?
I'm confused. You were Susato last time. Do I have to also be Susato here?
Yes, because Iris is probably not gonna appear here as much, so
If it appears, Sebastian grabs her.
I'll just take over Iris then.
This is RPGs for your consideration.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're late. What on earth took you so long?
Your telegram only arrived at 5 o'clock, Mr. Sholmes, and it's 20-minute ride to the hospital.
That's right. It's 5:30 now. I think we made very good time.
The time is utterly irrelevant. The fact is, I have been waiting for what it felt like an eternity.
Dude, you can't even wait for 3 minutes without getting impatient. But,
In point of fact, I myself was awoken at 4 this morning by a telegram boy. The feeling was somewhat unjust that I alone had been roused at such hour. I sent one to you.
oh, okay. Well, thanks for that.
But you're here now, so the victim's over there. She's only just regained consciousness.
With the mouse? Aw.
Oh,
Aw.
she's tinier than I thought.
Aw.
You should introduce yourselves, and I shall observe from here.
So that's the lady who was found on the snow-covered pavement with a knife in her back.
Good exposition, Runosuke.
Your name is... Ah, yes, here we are.
Yeah, there you go.
Green.
Olive green.
Yeah. What's up with that painting? Oh, never mind then. What's up with this thing?
The Michelin.
This rounded wooden figure isn't the most charming.
Wooden.
Probably
Looks
painted.
like made of gold.
Yeah, it looks like gold.
I don't think that's a decoration, Mr. Naruto.
Show me on the dollar where a knife hit you.
It's an artist's mannequin, I believe, used when practicing sketching the human form in different poses.
You're an artist.
Very rotund humans.
Really? It's not exactly what you call a typical figure for that purpose, though. Is it rude?
No, I suppose not. I confess I've never seen one quite so full-figured before.
The sentiment,
Well,
the sentiments demonstrated here by Runosuke and Susato do not reflect the ones by Sebastian, RPG, and Shar.
we are only reading what the game tells us to.
Or
right?
any of the affiliated networks.
I should put. Wasn't there like a disclaimer like that in like Animaniacs or something? I should look that up.
So.
Well, if you want to draw a full-figured person, it's the right tool for the job.
It would be though. Or the onion guy from Dark Souls.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Onion Knight.
there are lots of bottles in that cabinet, aren't there? Do you think it's safe to keep them out that?
I thought he was gonna say, do you think it's safe to drink them? Well,
If you were a patient here, I feel sure you'd take some medicine by mistaking for half asleep.
That is a worry, but at least the cabinet has a lock, even if it's only a flimsy-looking one.
Oh, I have no doubt you managed to unlock that somehow while you were half asleep as well. You're quite talented at doing weird shit.
Just punch in the windows of it, it's fine. There are limits to even what I can do when I'm half asleep, you know, Mr. Sato. What about the mouse?
bag is like the size of her.
Yeah.
Mouse, Mr. Naruto, an enormous mouse!
Vermin in a hospital? That doesn't seem the best.
But it looks like a very healthy specimen, doesn't it? It's very plump.
Can we eat it? That's no way to talk about Miss Green, Sasato. I'm not sure we can say that's down to the excellence of this facility, if that's what you were thinking. What about
We
the
can
bag?
move the camera to the side for some
I'll do that in a sec, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
That must be a bag of Miss Green's personal belongings.
She could fit in that. She would have been brought directly here after she was found stabbed on the pavement, though.
She's smaller than the bedside cabinet.
I expect a friend or family member probably brought some things for her.
Alright then, let's see what's inside. A change of clothes, no doubt.
Let's just open this,
Yeah, right in front of
please.
her.
No, Mr. Naruto, you must never scrutinize the young maiden's personal belongings.
But the young maiden might have chocolates, or biscuits, or caramel. Why? What would you lead to believe that, Yonosuke? Please tell me your
also, why
thought
do you want
process,
to-
step by step.
Also, why
I'm
do you
listening.
want chocolate biscuits and caramel in the purse of a recently stabbed woman?
She was delivering chocolate to the children, and
At the hospital.
then she got stabbed. I mean,
Ah, this looks like the treatment note for whoever's occupying this bed. Let's see. Herlock Sholmes. Do not permit to run around the hospital.
oh,
Extremely dangerous.
Patient doesn't seem to be here at the moment, so...
He or she is probably running about the hospital then.
Oh dear, how worrying.
Hi.
What's worrying is why they haven't discharged the patient yet. Blah, 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 blah. There are all sorts of medicines in this cabinet, look. I'm not sure if it's safe leaving them all in reach of everyone like this.
I'm not sure it's good to put them like on top of where a patient would be.
True.
It would make more sense to be in between the beds.
Or
I'm
the
sorry,
same
right.
room.
I'm sorry, person who fall the stairs. I need to go over, grab this.
Yeah.
I can imagine if you were peckish, you might try a whole bottle or two.
You know, like alkaloids. Well, at least there seems to be a little lock to secure the cabinet doors.
I don't imagine that would stop you if you were hungry. I worry that you'd break the lock.
Hunger doesn't turn me into a criminal, you know, Mr. Sato. You were just about to rummage through a random girl's freaking bag just because of
For
chocolates
chocolate.
or caramels or biscuits.
biscuits.
Don't you tell me that. That seems to be it.
So nothing in the notes in between the cabinets under the wall. No.
No,
Okay.
no, nothing there.
Okay.
No?
Let's
No.
talk to Miss Olive.
Hello.
Oh, let's see Miss Olive.
Good morning.
I'm scared.
Sure.
Aw.
Sure. Oh.
Hello. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan.
Oh no. Was it your knife? Are you the man who?
No, that was the other Japanese, and he didn't do it. No. I'm a lawyer.
My name's Susato Mikotoba. Pleased to meet you.
Oh no. Was it your knife then? Are you the one?
No, different Japanese still.
No, I assure you. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant. I heard that you regained consciousness and wanted to come to give you our best wishes.
Also, it wasn't even the Japanese guy that stabbed her.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
Miss Garrett.
But she doesn't know that yet, though. She just
Yeah.
woke up.
Best wishes for me. Thank you.
Not exactly my favorite Pokemon movie, but it's all right.
Why she has a key?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Also, her brushes are really cute though in her coat.
Olive green. I'm an artist.
I wouldn't have
Hell
guessed.
yeah.
I mean, look at her brushes. That's cute.
Did they let you sleep with your paintbrushes with paint on them?
Yeah, with paint on them.
That's not right. What I mean is, I'm trying to be an artist.
Hey, if you create art, you are an
If
artist.
You're an artist.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Also, those paints have probably have lead in them. Just saying.
She might mean to be a professional.
Uh,
Well, what I really mean is, I desperately want to be an artist.
oh.
But the truth is, I don't have any talent. I know I don't.
3 words,
Aw,
Olive.
yeah.
Practice.
Hug her, not Mr. Yonosuke
Yeah.
now. No wonder I was stabbed in the back.
That's not the reason.
Oh,
the
Jesus.
reason was a freaking
Jesus.
marital squabble. It's not your fault. Stop it.
The battle of the Gyarados.
Yeah, the Battle of Gyarados. I don't think that's related, actually. Yeah, there's no causation there at all. Don't worry about it.
Gosh, this young woman seems to bend over backwards to put herself down.
Oh, that's unfamiliar to anyone. Seeing as we're here, we should ask her about what happened from her perspective, I suppose. I was just walking
I mean,
along the road, and
to
then
be
suddenly
fair-
bang, with sharp pain in my back.
People being
About
super
yourself.
down on themselves wasn't exactly a common thing back in the day.
Mm,
About yourself is funny. Hey, do you come to the hospital often?
to suddenly be struck in the back by a blade as you were walking along the pavement. What a terrible experience you had, Miss Green.
It was so cold that day, and the fog was so thick, I couldn't see a thing. It was 4 days ago now, I think. Is that right? Oh, it was 6
Yes,
months
that's
ago.
right. I'm afraid you've been comatose all that time.
But the case has been solved, hasn't it? I'll be here in the hospital, I mean.
Oh, right, you're here too.
It has. Hi, my dear madam. Spectacularly, by none other than I, Sherlock Sholmes. Fuck.
Who now? You can't say that. That's illegal.
Mr. Sholmes, as you well know, it was Mr. Naruhodo's hard work in court that solved the case.
Are you yet to hear what happened, Miss Green?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A gentleman from the police force is supposed to be coming in to fill me shortly.
Gregson?
Oh, I see.
Me coming around seems to have made everyone frantically busy. I'm so sorry. I should not have regained consciousness. It was selfish of me. Oh,
What is that?
Selfish
What,
of me.
what the actual is even that line?
Selfish
Please,
of me.
please. No.
Oh,
If
man.
anyone is out there who thinks like that, just stop.
do you need a hug?
If-
And
yeah.
I'm willing to give it to you.
Honestly, yeah. If you need a hug, I got one for you. And if you need someone to knock sense into you, we got RPG for that.
Put it down in the comments if you need a hug.
Yeah, or if you need a punch. We can
If you,
deliver
need a
both.
nice, if you need a nice manly punch in the face, I can give it to you. Don't worry.
He'll
Yeah.
he'll
If
wear,
you-
Actually,
he'll
you know,
wear
I actually
boxing
measured
gloves.
that recently. I measured the punch power recently at like a amusement park we went to. There's the punching machine in there. I got like 750 pounds of force or something.
So
My
if you put in-
strong hits.
if you put in the comments that you need a hug, I'll reply with a hug. And if you put in the comments that you need a punch, RPG will reply with a punch.
I will. Don't worry. I will decapitate you with a single punch. Clearly.
Please use it or comment at your own risk.
Be prepared to grit your teeth.
I'm not liable for anything that's gonna happen.
Oh no, we're also really clear on the Memoirs screen. We really are. We are.
Whatever.
With that kind of
Same
attitude,
shit.
maybe her surname should be blue, not green. Aw. No one ever asked me about myself. So you're an artist, are you, Miss Green?
Oh no! I couldn't possibly claim that. I'm a fledgling artist at best.
Listen, you make art, you're an artist. That's how it goes.
I mean, I'm a student of art, really, at the Thorndike Academy of Fine Arts.
Thorndike. That kind of sounds cool, actually.
It is a cool name.
Oh my, the Academy of Fine Arts. Great Britain is such a wonderful country.
Tell me, Miss Green, do you live hereabouts? Oh, no, actually. I don't deserve it, but I have a little flat on Brixton Road. I see. How very interesting.
Did he just ask her if she lived in the hospital, or did I get that wrong?
I think it means like in this area.
Because like, where's hereabouts?
Oh no, is it? Brixton is some 10 stops away on the underground from here. And Thorndike Academy is a mere 3 minutes walk from Brixton Town Center.
Does that matter, Mr. Trump?
Perhaps not, but Briar Road is a far less salubrious part of town by comparison. Yeah, I was I was thinking about it, like, why was she walking at night there?
Well,
Brought in by those inferior means.
well, she was getting books, right?
Yeah,
But there's probably other books.
Secondhand
There's
book.
there's probably other bookstores. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have a lot of money, but like if she has, I don't know. Weird.
including the Maleficent Mr. Mustache.
Can you not call him that? He's not Maleficent. Inferior means, I suppose Soseki-san does fit the bill.
It struck me as somewhat out of the ordinary for a young fine art student to be walking in such a district. That is all.
What are you doing in the poor people part of town?
I'm sorry, why are you mixing with the rabble?
What's this? She suddenly climbed up.
Mr. Sholmes, you should be ashamed of yourself prying into a young maiden's private affairs.
Oh, dear me, do forgive me. If you don't mind. I'm being discharged shortly, so I need to pack up my things.
Oh, yes, of course. We won't keep you. Thank you so much, Miss Green.
Bye.
Huh.
So what, do we go to her place now?
She's 20.
I think she might be shorter than Iris.
Probably, or maybe just about the same height. Yeah, let's see if we can like go somewhere else, maybe.
Maybe we do have a map now, so to examine it, to have a new location to go or something.
Well, maybe something happens when we leave. Let's just check. Maybe not. Iris is here.
My stream froze again.
Oh. Iris? That's incredible concentration, that is. Is it working again?
I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many different things at once.
Perhaps I should try drinking more herbal tea.
Iris, the paper is not moving.
The blend third from the right would be good for you, Runo.
Oh, Iris? This girl is destined for great things, I'm sure. That's it? Third from the right, you say? Okay. Always strikes me how pretty and neatly arranged this tea set is. Oh, hi.
It's my favorite one. In fact, I think it's high time for afternoon tea.
Oh, that basket of books is new next to her.
Wait there, I'll fetch the special blend that I prepared for today.
Oh, Iris, you do love your tea, don't you? She looks so happy at the prospect.
And after you've drunk it, I'll collect some experimental data, if that's alright.
What, like a stool sample? Just what is she about to make me drink? Pop back. I cannot check this. Sag. What's on the menu today? Ah, yes, this is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? So, what's on the blackboard today? Walk up, Bruno! What is this?
Oh. Shar died.
Oh no! Shar, come back!
Oh, I'm just playing around with ideas for the title of the next month's installment.
Walk up, Bruno!
Another idea I had was the barrel coronet. I'm really torn about which one to use. What do you think, Runo?
Anything but buck up, Bruno, obviously.
I suppose you're right. I tell you what, I'll surprise you with it. You'll have to wait until next month and see.
I still want to know if she got that post from Sholmes or if he got that from her.
Yes.
Good question.
Ugh, so many sleepless nights. Do you really want to check everything in this room again? We just did that.
Nah.
Let me just check my lodging, see if there's anything new there. Wait, I cannot. Interesting. Well, maybe we missed something.
We do have some new stuff in our inventory.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
We could check. Yes. Book receipt.
Yeah, we have a lot
That's
of...
the. Right.
Yeah.
That was from the case.
The
Still,
road.
yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Right. That's the same map again, but wherever
Okay,
books, there's
so
your
those are
books,
the things from the previous
and this is where it happened.
page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we present it to her or something?
I cannot
No, we
present
cannot.
anything to her.
Can we present something at our apartment?
I can try. One second. Let me just go over this.
Yeah,
If I missed
we're kind
anything.
of stuck.
Yeah, this happens in these games. It's fine.
Yeah.
You just need to trigger the right thing. Oh, the portrait. Look, there's a photograph in this frame here.
It makes me laugh.
Aw. Your relative?
Oh. Oh, is the guy is it the hat maker?
I don't.
maybe.
I actually don't think so.
Oh Oh yes, there's a picture of a young gentleman.
I remember this guy. Fuck.
It's probably her twin brother. I mean, there's been a lot of people that look like pretty similar, but I don't think that's Lady First. That's probably like what, Oliver Green?
Possibly.
He looks to be about the same age as Miss Green, I would say. Perhaps the young woman's special someone, do you think? No?
Probably not. More like a dad or a brother.
If they're the same age, it's
Wait,
not the
man.
dad.
Mr. Naruhodo, I didn't know you had a sense for matters of the heart.
Not in the least. I sincerely said the first thing I thought of. Oh, yeah, okay, that was it. We just needed to check one more thing.
Oh.
Is there Mr. Narrow Fodder here? Mr. Narrow Fodder?
Narrow fodder now? Well, if you're looking for Naruhodo the lawyer, that's me, but...
Ah, Mr. Narrow Fodder. Good. This is for you. It's a message from a Mr. Saucy Nutmeg.
Right. Mr. Natsume sent a message to me?
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Why would a policeman be delivering a message from Mr. Natsume?
Exactly. What's going on? I need your help again? What's this Scotland Yard constable doing playing delivery boy at this time in the morning?
Ah, what are you waiting for? Let me see that.
You just ripped it out of my hand, did you?
Well, this is most unexpected.
He got arrested again. Something wrong, Mr. Sholmes?
Is something wrong, Mrs. Sholmes, he says. I'm me, he says. Have you not seen this note
No,
that
you
I
just
took
ripped
from
it out
you?
of my hand. Of course I haven't. No, how could I have?
It would seem that London's criminals have no intention of letting the great detective rest. A new case calls. A case of miartar, no less. We must depart at once.
Mierda.
Miartar. Call a cab. Time is of the essence.
But the trouble is, we've yet to read Mr. Natsume's note. I was thinking we ought to pay him a visit in his lodgings once we did.
That would be entirely convenient.
Convenient? What do you mean?
It's all here in the note, my dear fellows.
Can I read it,
That you
please?
do not read. The murder we must investigate took place at Mr. Mustache's lodgings.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
Oh, hell,
What the fuck is that word?
I have no
To
idea.
Google.
Fracker. Fracker.
What was that?
Wait. Apparently, there is a version in Portuguese which is the exact same word.
Interesting. What is that?
It's just a carriage, rent a carriage.
Got it.
I'll hail a carriage at once.
Just say so. It was only yesterday that Soseki-san was in court and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence.
Apparently, it's fiacre.
Cool.
Fiacre, okay.
Fiacre.
It comes from French.
I'm not surprised. And now, the very next day, there's a murder at the man's own address. He may very well be the unluckiest man alive. Or so it seemed to us at the time. But we were soon to discover it was worse than we thought. Oh yes, let's go.